Hello and welcome to Frank's School. Today's Saturday. Yesterday was Good Friday. Tomorrow is Easter. And sandwiched in between the two, I've decided to tell you about these three movements and offer them to you as a playlist. This is Baroque music. It's part of what I was doing. I was working with Handel, but now I want to turn to Bach. And all three are from Bach's B minor Mass, which some people would say is the greatest piece of choral music ever written. Some people would say that. I remember hearing about my choir did it, and I remember one of my choir members said that she was watching television, and some comedian or somebody said to some woman, "Well, what have you ever done?" And she said, "Well, I sang Bach's B minor Mass." Well, it's a wonderful piece of music, and I should underline that. It's really kind of incredible. It's long. It's really a little long for a normal performance, and certainly too long for a mass. Well, I shouldn't say that, but a mass is the Catholic Church service, and part of the mass is the creed, where Christians recite what they believe, and these come from the creed. Now it's in Latin, et incarnatus, and was made flesh. God came down to earth and was made flesh, down. And one of the reasons I want you to hear these especially is because of how the music interprets the words. Crucifixus was crucified, and it's just the music brings you down, 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 down. And then all of a sudden, boom! It explodes with "et resurrexit," and he arose. He resurrected, so anyway, I've made them as a playlist. So if you'll go to that link, one right after the other, we'll go there. And I want to say thanks to Reverend Ed Andrews. He's now dead, but he more than anybody in my life taught me about classical, Baroque and classical music. He was my mentor. So much time over the phone where he told, and he explained about this, how this was so dramatic. He said that in this one, Christ didn't just arise; he leaped out of the tomb. Different composers have taken these texts and and then put them into music, and there is that big difference, bummer, 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 and then all of a sudden glory. But anyway, thanks, Ed Andrews. Now, to pick, if you go on YouTube and you get looking for this, you'll find all kinds of choirs all over the world doing it, especially in Europe. And I was torn. I was really torn which one to use. The Leipzig, in Leipzig, there's a fabulous choir. There's a French one, L'Ensemble Telemann, which I couldn't find too much more about it, which was great. And there was, anyway, I just, go look yourself. I mean, there's all kinds of them. There's a matter of the tempos, how good how good is the video, the camera work. Is it the equal of the music, the conductors, whether they use a baton or they use their hands? And I puzzled over this. Which one should I use? But I finally settled on these. Performed by a Lithuanian choir. The words are all kind of hard. And you'll see it if you go to the playlist. The channel is Baritonus 1. And that should be all that you need to find this and much more stuff as well. The choir's a little bit big for my taste for Baroque music, and the trumpets are using valves. You can find things to complain about, but it's really wonderful. So there you go, and I'll see you I guess Monday. Have a good Easter. Bye for now.